Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. My hair is just. Anywho, so God is leading me to talk to you guys about my fast yesterday and my experience. Okay, so God called me to fast. As I have told y'all, as I was saying yesterday, like I was hungry, but I didn't have a taste for anything. I was so hungry, but I didn't have a taste. And it's kind of like, if y'all don't already know and you haven't been, rocking with me that long, I have went on full day fast before. Like this is, um, it is not my first time going on a fast. And, yesterday I did eventually eat at the end of the day. But, I have been on fast where I literally didn't eat anything all day. Okay, I wouldn't do anything but drink water and tea. And I know that in some cases it is good for you. Not only does it allow your body, it gives your organs a break. It allows your body to fix and handle things that it can't. Let's say if you had some kind of something else going on that your body needed to attend to, your body, if you are constantly feeding yourself and you're constantly eating, your body is constantly, your organs are constantly having to focus on that. Okay, they're constantly having to do that part of their jobs. But if you decide to take a break and give your organs a break and you drink water all day, it's you cleansing your body and you're giving your organs the opportunity, like, to fix certain things that you may not even know about. Okay, and after I fasted, okay, and then I finally ate, okay, and then when I ate, I didn't even eat I don't know, like y'all may not know, but y'all eat like a bird, okay, I barely, I be so hungry, and I know I'm thick, okay, and I be so hungry, and then I eat I got some wings, and I ate 4 wings, y'all, four and was full, okay, but I had so much energy. And this is something that I realized when I used to fast, when I learned how to fast, when I started learning about that kind of fasting for health, okay, even though that's not why I was fasting yesterday. Like I said, God led me to fast. God put it up on in me that I was just hungry but could not eat anything, and got like hungry but could not eat anything. Got a bowl of salad. I probably got 2 bowls of salad sitting up here. The way my lettuce, I say, oh, my lettuce, look at my lettuce going. My little tomato plant, I gotta lift the light up again because my tomato plant is about to, like, look here. My tomato plant is like about at the top. Okay. Okay. Anywho, but yeah, so it's like, it's not that I did, but it's just like, but I just feel like after that I lay down, I'm getting ready to go to sleep, and I'm just a burst of it, like energy, like words cannot explain the amount of energy that I had, and I was just like, why? But this is something that happens when you fast and you allow your body to just do what it does. And even in the midst of my fasting, I recorded 21 videos yesterday. 21. Now, I have not ever kept count. I'm not going to say that it is the first time that I was able to record a lot of videos. I would say about a year back, I would actually record more videos than I would post, so that I'll be able to give myself a day off for Saturday and Sunday. At this point, I'm really not worried about that. I don't mind. I don't plan on really going anywhere anyway. I don't have anything to do. But, if I have something to do a day before, I will take out the time to record more than usual. And at first I was like, Lord, are you trying, am I supposed to? And he's like, no, just post it. I think just one video, God said, hold it. And let me get the scripture, because I don't know exactly why God is telling me to talk to y'all about this. But The scripture comes from 2 Samuel 2. After this, David inquired of the Lord, "Shall I go up into one of the cities of Judah?" The Lord replied to him, "Yes." Then David asked, "Where shall I go?" He replied, "To Hebron." So David went up there, accompanied by the two wives, Ahinoam of Jezreel and Abigail, the widow of Nabal of Carmel. David also brought up his men with their families, and they dwelt in the cities near Hebron. Then the men of Judah came there and anointed David king of the Judites. A report reached David that the men of Jabesh Gilead had buried Saul. So David sent messengers to the men of Jabesh Gilead and said to them, "May you be blessed by the Lord for having done this kindness to your lord Saul in burying him. And now may the Lord be kind and faithful to you. I too will be generous to you for having done this. Take courage, therefore, and prove yourselves valiant men, for though your lord Saul is dead, the Judites have anointed me their king." Okay, so somebody, you had to undergo this. I hear God saying a spiritual cleansing. There was a cleansing that was done. There was a cleansing that was done. There was a cleansing that was done. Okay? And through this cleansing, okay, you have now been anointed king. Through this cleansing, the spirit of Saul has been removed. Through this cleansing, the spirit of Saul has been removed. Okay? This spirit may have been jumping from person to person. And it could be a situation where you look at these people and you're like, they are not like that. I know that this person is a good person. I know that this person has a wonderful heart. I know that this person is a loving person. And I know that they would never come up with any kind of evil like that. I know they would never do anything like that. First of all, you have to put your trust in God and not man. However, in this situation, this person had the spirit that Saul had on him. Okay? So this could be a situation where this person had they already felt how they felt. Just like with Saul already felt some kind of way about David. Saul didn't just wake up one day and decide that he was just going to attack David. Saul was feeling some kind. It took a while for Saul to be watching David and watching how good of a fighter he was. And he watched how good of a warrior he was. And he watched how he defeated Goliath. And he watched how he did all of these things. And Saul became very envious of David. Okay? And because of that envious spirit that Saul had in his heart for David, he was able to be used. Okay? He was able, that's the only way that he was able to how do I say it, to enact the kind of deeds that he was enacting upon David. Okay, now all that while he kept messing with David, he was after David and he was trying to take David out, but he could not do it. Okay, God said, whoever this person is and whatever it is that they did to you, they, like whatever it is they tried to do to you, God says that they were not able to succeed because it was not meant for them to succeed. And the reason that God allowed you to see who they really were and allowed you, God put this spirit upon them so you could see who they really were. God, in some cases, these people did not intend to show their true colors that soon. They were not trying to show their true colors that soon. They were not trying to show their true colors that soon. Their intention was for you to not realize their true colors that soon. But this spirit jumped up on them. And it put them in a position to where they wanted to show their hand. It put them in a position to where they wanted to show their hand. This would be like somebody being in a situation, your spouse was cheating on you, and your spouse, you just thought to yourself that they must have bumped their head, because you just know that that is not your spouse flirting with somebody in your face. Okay, you just know that that is not your spouse. How do I say it? I hear God saying frolicking. Okay, frolicking around. You just know that that is not your spouse that is sitting there and they are trying to make you jealous of somebody else. You just know that your spouse's mistress is not so bold and so big and bad that they will come in front of you and them and start telling secrets and start trying to compete with you. You just know that they would never do anything like that. It wouldn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any logic, because typically when somebody is a mistress, they try to keep it on the hush hush. They try to keep it quiet. And typically when a spouse has a mistress, they do not want their main person to know about it. So they try to hide this. Typically, when that kind of thing is going on, the wife is over here and the mistress is all the way over there. Okay? But God says he put it up on this person to show you their hand early, because he didn't want you caught up in that. This could be a situation where somebody has been plotting to be a bad friend. Like in a situation where you have been confiding in this person. You were planning on becoming very close. This could even be somebody, you're very closed off person. And you were trying to get to know this person and open up with this person. And as soon as you told them a secret, they went and told other people and you peeped it. They couldn't hold their water to get the real secrets. They couldn't even hold their water to get to know the real you, because God wanted you to see their hand. God wanted you to see their hand. Just like God showed David Saul's hand early on. God showed David how Saul was envious of him. God showed David how Saul was trying to take him out. In reality, in the story, Saul had no reason to come after David like this. God said what he said. God had already told Saul that he messed up and that his days as the king of Israel were about to come to it was going to end. In reality, he still had years, but he didn't know that. He didn't realize that. He didn't even realize that he still had years to carry on. But he pushed for David to be destroyed because he was terrified that he was going to overthrow him. And David never had it in his heart to overthrow Saul. David knew that one day he would be king. But David was not focused on trying to take Saul out. David was so devoted to Saul. David he honored him and he respected him. He respected him so much that he had the opportunity to take him out and he didn't. That's how much he respected him. That's how much he had the opportunity. He had the strength. It was no way. There were times when Saul was caught in a compromising position, and if David wanted to, he could have just took him out right then and there. But he didn't. But he didn't. But he didn't. He did not. He did not see it fit to do that. He did not see it fit to do that. God is saying, for whomever this is for, you may have had to go through a moment of fasting, but the fasting will bring you clarity. You may have had to go through a moment of suffering, but suffering only endures for a night. And in reality, some suffering is for your good, okay? And I know that sounds weird. That sounds crazy. That doesn't make sense. But because of what David went through and how Saul treated him, he was able to be molded into the king that he became. He became a king to where when he did do somebody wrong, he repented immediately. As soon as God said, I asked you not to do that, he repented immediately. He fasted, and he fasted too, immediately. He repented and he fasted immediately. And I feel like for somebody, it's just like God is saying that you are not meant to, like this Saul, whoever this Saul was, whatever this Saul spirit, you were not meant to defeat them. You were not meant to destroy them. And you held your hand. Instead of you trying to defeat this person, you fasted and you prayed. Instead of you trying to fight this person, you fasted and you prayed. Instead of you trying to overcome this person and destroy this person, you fasted and you prayed. Instead of you trying to steal from this person, you fasted and you prayed. And once again, you have no intention of destroying this person. You never had any intention of taking anything from this person. Yeah, you know where you are going to be. Yeah, you know who you are meant to become. Yeah, you know what you are meant to do. But in reality, God is not calling anybody to take anybody out. Because God says vengeance belongs to him. And whatever it is that this person got going on with God, that's between them and God. God said he don't need no, but see your way out. Okay, A and B conversation, see your way out. Don't get in the middle of it. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't got nothing to do with you. This person may have been trying to attack you because they felt like you were doing this. They felt like it was your doing. They felt like you were coming after them. But God says it ain't have nothing to do with you. It ain't have nothing to do with you. What they have going on with God, it don't have nothing to do with you. And that's the message. God says your hands are clean on this matter. You ain't have nothing to do with this matter. You ain't have nothing to do with this. And the spirit has been diminished. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Ironically, just as this video ended, me and my baby food arrived. Like, literally, y'all.